The Switch 2 is finally here, and while it's got more power than ever before, its battery life hasn't exactly leveled up with it. I've been testing some options to fix that, and today I'm going to show you two portable solutions that can seriously extend your handheld sessions. One of them I'm going to build myself for under $45, and it outperforms a $70 pre-order product that won't even ship until July. The other, it's the most powerful power bank I've tested on this channel. So without further ado, let's dive in. The Switch 2 is a performance beast, but you can feel it in the battery. Most of the games I've tested so far last between 2 and maybe 3.5 hours in handheld mode. It depends, of course, on the title, brightness, Wi-Fi usage, but the pattern is clear. You'll run out of juice before you run out of things to do. That's why portable charging is no longer just a convenience, it's a must for anyone playing away from a dock. So I started looking at pre-built solutions, and I came across Genki's Energy Pack. It's a new magnetic power bank designed specifically for the Switch 2 and Steam Deck. It sounds great, and it is, but after taking a closer look, the specs seemed a little too weak, I think, for the asking price. So here's what you get with the Genki Energy Pack. You get 10,000 milliamps, 30 watt fast charging. It attaches magnetically to the back of the Switch. It ships in July, and it costs $69.99 without a magnetic ring, so you'll have to buy your own. So I'm going to build my own version using the INIU P73 SnapGo, which already supports magnetic charging, has 45 watt wired output, and costs just $39.99. I added a $3.99 magnetic ring from Amazon, and I'm going to use a short 6-inch cable for the cleanest connection. That puts my total cost at $44, and I'm getting 50% faster charging speeds than Genki's version. Even better, you can buy and build this today. No waiting, no pre-order countdown, just more playtime right now. The P73 is actually marketed as a smartphone power bank, but it's perfect for the Switch 2 mod. Here's what makes it special. You get the 10,000 milliamps, which keeps you going for another full charge and then some. You got the 45 watt wired charging, 15 watt wireless charging, works for phones and AirPods. It's compact, has a flat design that's gonna fit right behind the Switch, USB-C in and out, LED indicator, and INIU's 3-year warranty. It's small enough to toss in a bag, or if you use my magnetic mod, just leave it attached for extended handheld gaming without cables dangling everywhere. And when you're ready to play it on the big screen, all you have to do is remove it. You just pull it off, it's a magnet. So if you're looking to attach something to your Switch 2 but want serious power, INIU also sent me the B64, and I have to say, it is the most powerful power bank I have ever tested. Now the specs at a glance are 27,000 milliamp capacity, 140 watt USB-C, power delivery, 3.1 output. It has a small LED display showing the watts, temperature, and battery, 3 output ports, 140 watt, 45 watt, and USB-A, and you can use them all at the same time. It's airline approved, which is crazy considering the capacity. This charged my Switch 2 and Michaela's Switch 2 simultaneously and still had room to top off our phones. It's great for creators, frequent travelers, or anyone who just hates being tethered to a wall outlet. Now to give you a comparison recap, which one is right for you? The INIU P73 custom build comes out at $44. It's modular and magnetic. It's built for handheld players. It outperforms Genki's $70 energy pack, and it's ready to go right now. The INIU B64 flagship is $99, 27,000 milliamps, 140 watts for laptops, Steam Deck, and multiple devices. This is the best all-in-one mobile power solution that I've used yet. And if you're wondering where the Cougar P63 fits into all of this, it was INIU's previous top model, the one that I reviewed on my channel a few months ago. That has 100 watts and 25,000 milliamps and is a great power bank, but it's currently sold out, and it appears the B64 is going to be the natural successor and a serious step forward because it increases the milliamps by 2,000 and increases the wattage by 40. So here's the deal. If you're gaming on the Switch 2 in handheld mode and not using a power bank, you're either plugged into a wall constantly or your session's getting short. The P73 Snap Go mod is easy to build, more affordable, and performs better than the product it's competing with. The B64, meanwhile, is your power everything option that is TSA approved, and it's now my go-to for travel and work days away from my desk. All right, so I want to show you guys how easy this was to build my own DIY power solution for the Switch 2. And again, I bought a 3-pack of magnetic rings. I'm only needing to use one. I put the ring right here on the back of the Switch 2, and then you can see where the ring is on the actual power bank. And all you got to do is line up the ring with this ring, and that's literally it. So here we go. There it is. Now, first off, I'll have you know that this feels fine. It is a tad heavier, but not much heavier. If you shake it a bunch, yeah, it's gonna move a little bit, but it's still on, and you can quickly fix that. So there you go. I think like anything, guys, if you shake it a lot, it's probably gonna move a little bit, okay? But if you're careful with it, it's gonna be fine. All right, the switch is on. There's a power button on the power bank, guys, that's on top, and you'll know it's on because this will turn blue right here. It looks like a little dog paw, okay? Now that it's plugged in, it's turned on, and I can tell that this paw, there's 5 prints for it and only 3 are lit up. So I'm gonna presume that means it's 60% charged. And again, I'm using this right out of the box. So that sounds right because I have not charged it yet, okay? Now again, when I use this, I'm gonna take this off, but let me show you how this is gonna work, okay? There you go. Now you guys can see right now, let me hold this a little closer. In fact, let me get close up to the camera for you. Okay, don't mind me, I know this is very close, but I wanna show you, this literally went up 1% since I plugged it in already. Let me clean up this focus for you. There you go. So you can see right there, it's at 93%. When I plugged it in, it was at 92. So I'll see how long I have to sit here and hold this. And again, since I'm so up close, if you're wondering what that cable is, again, it's the Genki 100 watt 4K 10 gigabyte cable. Now again, this is rated for 45 watts. So even though this is a 100 watt cable, I can obviously still use it. It's just only gonna output it at 45 watts. So that's why I say it's always best to get a super powerful cable. And you guys can see it went up to 94% already. So this is charging it really fast. This is awesome. Guys, this is my first time testing it. And this tells me that it appears it's charging at about 1% every minute. So if you compare this to Genki's 30 watts energy pack, this is 45 watts. And the Genki energy pack is rated to play your Switch 2 while it's charging. It's kind of like a trickle charger, and this does 15 watts more. So it's not only going to trickle charge it, but it is going to actually charge your Switch 2 while you play it. So you won't just maintain whatever your percentage is, but you should actually gain some percentage while you're playing, which is pretty rad, 95%. So yeah, this is definitely 1% a minute. So again, you guys can see the magnetic ring is right there, and I'm just gonna pop it on there. Pretty sweet, right? This more than doubles your battery life. Can't beat that. And then this guy over here, the B64, this'll double, triple your battery life. So there it is, guys. This is the INIU P73. All I had to do was buy a magnetic ring on Amazon. It was $4 for a 3-pack, and then put the magnetic ring on the back of the Switch, attach it. It's simple as that. And again, you can get a shorter cable if you wish, and you can remove this as well. But as far as playing it, this totally works, and it's charging the Switch to at least 1% per minute. And I will show you right now, my screen brightness is all the way up. So if I were to turn on auto brightness, I am guessing it would probably charge it a little bit faster too. All right guys, so after plugging in the B64 power bank, I can see it right on the floor. Unfortunately, I can't reach this cable up here, but I'll tell you right now, it's outputting at 99.4 watts, so 100 watts. It's at 50%, and the time remaining to a full charge is 0.6 hours. So about what, 35 to 40 minutes, you'll be fully charged, which if you extrapolate that, if it's at 0%, it's probably gonna take, what, hour and 10 minutes maybe to fully charge it from 0 to 100. And again, this power bank will charge your Switch 2 at least a couple of times on a full charge. You really can't beat that at the price for a power bank. If you want a power bank that's going to attach to the back of your Switch 2, or you want a standalone power bank that has a much bigger capacity and a faster charging time, you go with something like this. Either way, there's plenty of options out there for you to fix the battery issue that we currently have. And again, guys, with great power obviously comes great responsibility. We all know that, but for real, the more power, the worse the battery life's gonna be. That's just how it kind of is. We can be upset about it, people can complain about it and say the battery life sucks, or you can just take matters into your own hands and fix the problem. Simple as that. And it doesn't cost much. I tried to find the most cost-effective solution to improve the battery life, and for under $50, anybody can do this. Big thanks to INIU for sending both units over and for continuing to support Switch 2 players with practical, high-performance solutions. Let me know, guys, in the comments section below if you've tried a magnetic power bank or if you've been struggling with Switch 2 battery life. Please like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Switch 2 content. And as always, remember, never too old to play video games.